From Shame Pinata, I'm Colleen Thomas. This is Daily Magic for Peace. Today we will release our overwhelm to the river. Welcome to the circle. So today all you need is a handful of water. And if I were you, I might imagine this. But if you're a very tactile person and the moment is right for you to get your hands in some water, then do it. Absolutely do it. There's nothing like actually touching the object we use in our meditations. I'm so glad you're here with us in Circle, this magical circle where anybody who's here at any time is in circle with us. So you might feel like you're alone listening to this podcast, just hearing my voice, but really there are a lot of other people at different points in time who will be listening to this circle and be in this exact process with you. So to get things going today, let's explore the 3-part breath. We'll breathe first into our lower belly, our lower abdomen area, and then extend the breath up into the upper belly, and then extend the breath finally up into the chest. You might think about it as breathing into the second chakra, and then opening into the third, and then opening to the fourth. And then once we're full of all that beautiful breath, we'll release from the top down. So releasing from the chest, and then the upper belly, and then the lower belly. So we're going to breathe into the lower belly, and now the middle belly, and now the chest. And breathe out from the chest and the upper belly and the lower belly. And breathe in again, lower, middle, chest, and out from the chest, the middle, and the lower. And go ahead and do 2 more on your own. Beautiful. And since we've woken up all 3 of those chakras, the second, the third, and the fourth, I invite you to pick one that is maybe speaking to you in this moment. Connect to any one of those 3 chakras. We have the second chakra at the belly, which is about our connections and lusciousness and creativity. The third chakra at the solar plexus, which is all about being bold and brave and doing what needs to be done, really showing up for things in the world. And then that beautiful heart chakra right at the heart center, the seat of our love and our hope and our dreams. So figure out which one wants to be worked with right now. And so from within that energy center, I invite you to imagine that we are going to sit together on the banks of a river. And notice if in this energy center you're connected to, or really anywhere in your body, if there's any place that's feeling a little overwhelmed and is perhaps ready to let go, would like to feel more centered, would like to feel more calm. And see if that idea calls to any part of your being. One of the main reasons that we gather in circle and that I offer these meditations is to give us a place to put the overwhelm and to tend to any overwhelm that we might have just simply from living in this time, living on this planet. And of course, the focus that we often have on this podcast about sending our love and our wishes for peace, our magic for peace, looking directly at the hard things in life can be extremely draining and extremely overwhelming to our system, our mind, our heart, our nervous system. So whether you have any kind of personal yucky you'd like to get rid of right now, or just to sort of collective everything, whatever might be there for you, I invite you to metaphorically or literally, if you have some water, reach down and take a handful of water out of that river and just let yourself feel it. Feel the temperature of it. What is its behavior? Is it staying in your hand, or is it dripping out quickly? If it all goes away, just take another one. And allow yourself to greet this water, whatever that means to you in this moment. Greet, connect, and bring curiosity. What does this water have to say to you? What does this water want to remind you of? And as you're in touch with this water, and you also are in touch with your own potential sense of overwhelm, see if this water has any wisdom for you about the overwhelm. Listen to the cadence. You can imagine the sound of the river going by. Begin to feel that flow of the river going by you as you hold this handful of water. And when you feel ready, I invite you to let this handful of water go. Let it fall from your hands. Let it go back to the river. Let that river carry it away. Maybe you can see that place where you dropped it and you can watch it go downstream. And you might notice that other overwhelm, other hard feelings in your body or your system want to do the same thing. They want to just release to the river. Release, release, release. Just let that process happen. And before we end today, I would love you to take a moment to look at your hands and remember what it felt like to have that water in the palms of your hands. Remember what it felt like to have that moment of release and to let go of some of that extra stuff you don't need. And maybe let that feeling imprint and settle in and be a moment you can come back to. Something your body might remember. Your mind doesn't have to remember, but your body might be like, hey, remember the water thing? Maybe we should go be with water right now, right? May we all find our way to the river when it's time to release that layer of overwhelm. May it be so. Thank you so much for being with us today. Your presence, your energy, and your heart make all the difference in healing our world. Remember to breathe today. Breathe and expand. And I hope you join us again next time. Please consider inviting a friend. If you have friends or family who want to support Ukraine and take care of themselves as they do that, please share this podcast with them. Our music is by Terry Hughes. I'm Colleen Thomas. Thanks for listening.